Hey, Chuck from Blackout Tinting here to go over one of our latest upfits for Baldwin EMS. As you see, brand new F-150 has a white cap on it that was supplied from the dealership, but we did all Code 3 lighting on this vehicle. On the inside, we have our Havas console. We have our Code 3 Z3 Matrix controller, customer supplied radios, and a Havas laptop holder. Coming around the side of the vehicle, we have the Mega Thins. These are actually red-white Mega Thins all the way back. Red, white. On the back of the vehicle, red amber Mega Thins. Did them up on the top because sometimes with the cap, you do lose a little bit of your light bar lighting. So we're able to utilize these in different situations. We'll go through more on that whenever we light it up. Ford actually flashes this and their LED now, the white LED. So we do have a rear cut on those, so if it gets a little blinding for those guys, they can turn it off. On the inside, we installed the decked drawer system. It has 2 drawers that roll out. They are fully customizable. They have removable storage bins. If you go on their website, you can also buy different storage bins and different dividers, whatever you may need. Look how nice those go in. Very nice. We also added a slide out tray on the top. This is also from Decked, so they can get to all their stuff that they need to without trying to climb up in the truck bed. We installed a inverter, 12 volt to 110, pure sine wave inverter for all their charging, for their 12 lead monitors, suction devices, Lucas devices, anything that they may need. We also added 110 outlets in the rear of the vehicle, and we also put a 110 outlet on the back of the console for them in case they need it. We have more Mega Thins on the F-150 symbol over the front fender well. We put Mega Flexes right here in the side of the bumper. This gives you a lot of red and white warning and also white flood, and you actually get more than 180 out of this light being on the curve. On the front, Weston push bar with Code 3 speakers. There is a howler behind the bumper, which is your low tone, your low frequency siren. And of course your MR6s all the way around. On the top of the vehicle, we put the red, white, and amber covert light bar. Let's put some lights on. We did our normal programming. Zone 1 is rear. Zone 2 is the whole vehicle in a red or park mode. And at Zone 3 on this, they requested a lot of whites and a lot of reds. So we had a lot of fun programming this one up. So first we're gonna go over to our Zone 1, which is rear vehicle. So as you see, we have the full vehicle on the back covered. We have red amber in the bumper. We have red amber on the top. Side flashers in your tail lights. And also whenever you put the bed down, we have red ambers in there. Give more warning just in case you don't see the light bar. Also on the vehicle, we've added some OBD functions, which we are able to take vehicle functions and put them through to our lights. So for brake, you actually get the light bar and every light on the back goes steady 20%. Turn signals, we've added in the ambers for the turn signals on either side. Kind of give a little extra warning whenever you're making left and right turns. Okay, there is Zone 2, which gives you your full amber and red on the rear of the vehicle. That is a triple flash, 150 flash. Gives you a little bit more brightness. And as you go around the vehicle, if you notice, every vehicle light is synced. Whenever we do our upfits, whenever we use Code 3, we set every light to steady. Every light is steady burn in every color. So whenever we do it through the Z3 Matrix box, we choose the flash patterns, we choose which outputs, so every light actually goes with the sync. We also added in that whenever you open the driver's door, we have the bar cut out, so you don't get blinded. As soon as you shut the door, it'll cycle through its pattern, and it will restart. If we go up towards the front, as you see, we have the F-150 symbols lit in red, fenders, Mega Flex, and the side. The customer was very adamant that they wanted the front end of this vehicle covered because whenever they go around some of the blind corners in their area, they want to be seen. They don't want the front end of the car to get hit. So as you see, not one of these lights is on together. These are split apart, and these are split apart, and this is split apart from this. That's all done in what we call phasing. So that's also available through your Z3 Matrix box. On the front, we have the push bar going. As we said, in park, everything is red. So we have the reds going back and forth in the phasing, opposite of these. Here is zone 3, which whenever you are out of park, it goes into full zone 3, which gives you your red and your whites on the front, also red and whites on the side of the push bar, and a custom-made red and white pattern on your light bar. For coming out of intersections, this vehicle is definitely going to be visible. You have your red and whites phasing back and forth. You also have your red and white facing to the side on the bar. And you also have the full back half of the vehicle red and white. So I'm going to ask Steven to put it back in park to show you what park mode looks like. So as you see, as soon as you put it back in park, everything goes back to red. I'm going to ask Steven to put it back in drive. And as soon as you start going, you got everything red and white. The back is still the same. The back is still covered with your amber and red, and also your taillight flashers. On this vehicle, we also programmed in a cruise with flicker mode. Every single light around the whole vehicle is at 100% brightness and stays on steady, but gives a flicker every 5 seconds. Just a little bit of an extra pop in there. Next up on the vehicle for options that we put in, we have the flood mode. We have a left flood, a right flood, front flood, and an all flood button. So depending on which side the customer needs lit up, they can pick left, right, front, or if you're at a scene and just need general light all the way around, you can pick all flood. This turns every single light that is on this vehicle steady white. I'm here with Todd. He's actually here to pick up. We are going to go over what his thoughts are on our build. Todd, what do you think of how your vehicle turned out?
I am ecstatic. It's probably the nicest I've seen in my 34-year career. And being at Baldwin for 30 years, we've had a lot of SUVs, a lot of Chiefs vehicles, supervisor vehicles, specialty units. This particular vehicle will be a 24-hour day supervisor vehicle. So they're in just a bunch of calls, different types of calls. I gave what I wanted in English, not in electrical terminology, not in fancy terminology, and they accomplished everything, and we didn't have to reprogram anything. This truck is ready to go out on the streets, and within a couple days will be once it's loaded. The lights are doing exactly what we wanted. Protect other drivers while we're driving so they can see us. Protect our rescuers when the vehicle stops so they don't get hit. And we have a lot of offsetting homes. The white lights to the left and right and the all white is an option we don't have on any vehicle right now that we currently have. So the options that we didn't even know were available, I want to thank the guys here at Blackout. They absolutely found all the options that we needed. We just didn't know what to call it. They put that into their English compared to what I asked for, which was very all over the map, and they produced it. So fantastic vehicle, awesome finished product. It's clean. The console is fantastic. It's user friendly, and for a busier EMS department, I think our supervisors are going to have a heck of an office to work out of for the next. This will be a frontline unit for the next 4 to 5 years. So
Perfect.
I want to thank you.
I thank you, sir, for the business.
Thank you.
We'll catch you on the next one.